My name is Riki Kirihara. I'm a typical junior high school with no outstanding characteristics. One day, after school,
Kirihara, can I talk to you a little bit later?
a girl said to me, and we're now at the back of the school building.
Thank you for making time for me.
Asuna Tsunayama. She's famous for being the most beautiful girl at school, and she's especially popular among boys. On the other hand, she's known for her cool personality and tendency to keep others at arm's distance. Despite her popularity, she's often alone in the classroom. According to what I've heard, many guys have been let down because she gave them the cold shoulder. Naturally, I'm not very close with her, and I couldn't think of any reason to be called out like this. I don't mind, but what's the matter all of a sudden? Much more, we're at the back of the school building, where nobody's around. I can only imagine that she wants to talk with me alone. And moreover, she wants to talk about something she doesn't want anybody else to hear. Did I do something?
I'm gonna let you know first, but I'm not good at communicating with people. So, I'm gonna be frank. I don't like to be flustered either.
Dang it. I must have done something. I'm not sure what I've done, but I'd better be ready to apologize.
Kirihara, I like you. Please be my boyfriend.
I'm sorry! Huh? Wait a minute. I feel like I heard words I wasn't expecting to hear at all.
Okay.
And out of all the answers I could think of for those words, I feel like I gave her the cruelest answer. Sorry,
Don't keep apologizing. I feel even more miserable.
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry. I completely thought I did something bad to you.
Something bad?
Yes. I had no clue why you called me out, so I thought I did something to cause you trouble without realizing it.
Then, does that mean you apologized before you even listened to me when you had no idea?
That's right. Sorry. I keep apologizing for some reason.
Kiriyama, I like your attitude of, even though I have no idea of what I did, I'll apologize from the bottom of my heart. Because it's so like you. But you should at least listen to other person all the way.
You're exactly right.
And now...
Huh?
Now that you know what I wanted to say, is your answer gonna change?
Well... Now, if I really think about it, I'm not sure what I should do. I think Miss Tsunayama is beautiful, but that's all. I remember exchanging a few conversations as classmates, but it's not enough to know what she's really like inside. I wonder why she even likes me. Honestly, I don't really know about you yet, so I want to get to know you a little more.
Meaning?
I first want to become close with you as friends, you know? I want to know you more. By talking to you, hanging out with you, and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Would that be acceptable?
I'm in no position to say no. I'm the one who is asking you out. But since you say that, that means you'll try to get to know me more starting from today, right?
Yes, of course.
I got it. Thank you. By the way, Kiriyama.
Huh?
Can I call you Riki? As a sign of being friends?
Sure, of course. Then I'll also call you Asuna. So, in this way, I was asked out by a beautiful girl who was supposed to be cool and keep others at arm's distance. I didn't answer her yes nor no. And what's even worse is that I delayed my answer, which is so weak. That's how my day ended. The next day... Oh, Miss Asuna. She's early as always. I knew it already, but she's super beautiful. I was asked out by her, right? The more I think about it, it must have been pretty arrogant for a guy like me to ask her to start our relationship from just friends.
Good morning, Rick.
Morning, Ricky. You're early.
Oh, Yuya, good morning.
Hey, you know how the math homework is due today? Actually, I'm...
I knew you were gonna say that. No problem. I can show you my notebook or two.
Yippee! You're the man! You saved my life!
Man, you are so slick. Huh?
Riki, good morning!
Good morning, Miss Hiyama. You're energetic as usual.
Of course! Being energetic is my only strong point. Oh yeah, Riki, thank you for taking over my task yesterday.
Oh, don't worry about it. You shouldn't push yourself when you're feeling sick.
You're the only one who noticed I was feeling sick. Everybody else made me carry stuff as usual.
That was probably a coincidence. Plus, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it was. Thanks anyways. I'll return the favor next time.
You don't have to worry about it.
Good morning, Riki.
Oh, good morning, Asuna. What's going on? She looks cranky, but it's only the morning. Well, was Asuna usually like this to begin with?
You're quite popular as usual even though it's still morning.
Really? I thought it was just normal.
At least, nobody greets me in the morning.
Oh, well, even if people wanted to get close to her, most of them probably couldn't.
You're the only one for me.
Asuna?
Nothing. Well, besides, we successfully became friends yesterday. So I'm thinking about doing stuff with you that friends would do.
Stuff friends would do?
That's right. Like eating lunch together and going home together after school.
That's easy.
I hope so. Then, Riki, let's have lunch together.
Riki, let's go to the cafeteria!
Oh, Hiroki. Sure, then... Yikes!
What's up?
Oh, well, sorry, Hiroki, but I can't go with you today.
Oh man, how come?
Sorry, please ask somebody else.
Dang it, that's fine.
Riki,
Yes.
weren't you forgetting about me for a moment?
No way.
Let's go home, Riki. Riki, do you want to go to karaoke with everybody today?
Karaoke sounds good. I haven't been in a while. I have to decline for today.
Oh no. Really? I wanted to hear you sing.
Next time.
Riki,
What is it?
a lot of people really admire you.
That's not quite true.
Yes, they do. You're kind to everyone. If you see somebody in trouble, you immediately lend your hand.
Well, I want to help people if they're in trouble.
That's right. Hey, Riki, do you want to stop by my house today?
What?
Since we're friends, you can come over to my house, right?
Coming inside a girl's room seems to be a big step for someone who is just a friend.
You can't?
But I kinda wanna take a look at Asuna's room. Okay, I'll come, but I won't stay that long.
Good. I'm glad.
Well, what's happening to me? Weird. I don't remember. I was going home from school and I was supposed to visit Asuna's... That's right. I came to Asuna's house and...
Good morning, Riki.
I'm sorry, Asuna. I think I fell asleep. My arms! I can't move my arms! What's up with this?
What do you mean?
My arms are tied up.
I did it.
Why? I'm not here to do such weird things.
One more thing. I put some sleeping pills in your coffee.
Why in the world? Why does she have sleeping pills at home?
I'm sorry. I didn't think this was gonna happen.
What's happening to me?
Because you're so kind to everyone.
What? Well, what does that have to do with this?
Do you remember the time when we just started high school? I lost my precious handkerchief that I got from my mom.
Let's see. I kinda remember vaguely.
It was probably a little before lunchtime. You saw that I was kind of flustered, so you asked me, did something happen? Nothing. I just lost my handkerchief. That's it.
If I remember correctly, that's how she responded.
When it became evening and I was about to give up, you brought my handkerchief to me.
Yes. I'm glad I found it.
Why? It's not like I asked you to help me.
But you seem to be troubled. I've been looking for it, hoping I'd find it.
Ever since lunchtime?
I guess. It was bothering me since I asked.
I came to like you from the bottom of my heart because you were so kind.
Oh.
But at the same time, I felt so empty. You're kind to everyone. You'll probably do the same thing if it wasn't me.
That...
So, I decided to make you mine only.
Wait! The story just completely jumped off topic.
Once we establish proof of our love, you won't be able to abandon me since you're so kind.
Well, wait! What are you gonna do?
You know what I mean?
Don't just say it so flat out.
What the heck? You might be such a nice person, but you're still a healthy high school student. Don't you get excited about what's gonna happen even a little bit?
I'm not gonna lie, yes, I do. But that's not the point. It'll be my first time.
That's no problem. It'll be my first time too. Rather, if it wasn't your first time, I was gonna make you confess who your first partner was and go make sure that she gets so traumatized that she won't be able to fall in love ever again.
Oh good! I'm so glad I've never done it! Anyway, let's calm down at once. Nothing good will result even if we get close like this. Honestly, I was surprised. She's usually cool and calm, so I never imagined she'd act like that. On top of that, I want to get to know you in a proper way and become closer. I don't want to jump right into something like this.
Ricky.
At the same time, I was surprised that she thinks so much of me that she went this far.
I understand. It's not like I want to make you troubled. I'll let you go free.
Good. Thank you, Asuna.
Why are you apologizing? You're the victim, you know?
I'm the one who hurt you, not the victim. I'm one of the reasons that made you act like this, right?
That's silly. You're probably the only person who'd interpret this so gently. Really, I'm deeply in love with your bottomless kindness. So much that I feel a little envious.
Just like she said, I'm actually kind to everyone, such a people pleaser. Or rather, nobody is really serious with me, and I may have many friends, but I've never had a best friend or a significant other. So, Asuna is the first person who got obsessed with me and showed me how much she loved me.
What are you smiling about?
Nothing. I felt a little happy.
I didn't know this, but you really like being teased, Ricky.
That's not true. Maybe I just don't want to believe it. Since then...
Ricky, here.
Wow, did you make this?
Yeah, I did.
Oh...
What? Just to let you know, it's my first time, so there's no guarantee that it'll taste good.
Well, I've never had this kind of experience.
That's surprising. I thought you've gone through most of the events that people who are living the life experience.
That's not true. Can I try it now?
Sure, go ahead. What is it?
I was wondering, but is this by any chance...
Nothing. It's not a big deal.
But...
I just swung the knife around a little.
You make it sound scary.
I couldn't help it. I'm not used to it. Plus, As long as I'm making a bento for you, I don't mind losing a finger or two.
I'll be troubled.
What?
I'll be troubled if you get hurt. If you care about me, then I need you to take good care of yourself.
Okay.
Asuna and I are surely getting closer than before. Asuna's love is deeper than the Mariana Trench. And if I let my guard down a little bit, I feel like I'll be pulled down so deep that I'll never be able to come back up. What?
If you think about it, my blood is in your bento.
Don't make it sound so disgusting.
That's mean. It's not disgusting. It's my DNA.
I've only had shallow friendships up until now, but now I'm actually starting to think this isn't so bad.
My name is Toji Ueyama, 25 years old. I have a favorite hair salon. This is because there is a hairdresser whom I have been using for a long time.
You ask for me again?
Yes,
You're a whimsical person, but I don't mind.
that's her, Miss Kirihara Kiriko.
What would you like to do today?
Leave it to you.
As usual, you have no initiative.
I trust you, Miss Kirihara. Honestly, her attitude to customers is surprisingly unsociable as a hairdresser. But her skills are genuine. A year ago, she was my first hairdresser when I made my first debut at a hair salon. I had only been to 1,000 yen haircuts before. While I was not familiar with and confused about what to do, she gave me a haircut that really hit my sensibilities instantly. Since then, I have been asking for her every month or two to have a haircut.
What do you do? Oh, really? An instructor at a gym? No wonder you have such a toned body. Actually, I've been concerned about my stomach area lately, and I'm wondering if I should try going to the gym myself. Do you have any recommendations to lose weight?
And by the way, I am not good at machine gun talking like the other hairdressers as if to say silence is evil. It's not that I don't like to talk, but prefer to have a certain social distance.
Okay, I'm done.
Thank you very much! Oh, looks good as usual.
Well, I'm going to wash your hair. Please come over here.
Yeah, the social distance may not be as good as it should be. Rather, it is far. I feel it very far to this person.
Thank you very much. Whew. Kirihara-chan, good job. Senior, thank you. You know, he asks you for every time, really. Yes. That's very unusual. Yes, he's the only person who ever asked for me. Are you happy? Not really. You're lying. I can tell from your face. You're happy. No, I'm not. Miss Kusunoki is my senior. Unlike me, who hardly gets any nominations, she's the most popular hairdresser in this salon. Not only does she have a bright smile and skillful talk, but she also is a very talented hairdresser. No wonder she has so many nominations. It would be better to be served by this person than by a woman like me with a pouty face. Usually. Since he has been coming over here for a year, why don't you talk to him more? I don't really want to talk to him. Ask him like, do you have a girlfriend? I'm not interested. I remember he wore a wedding ring once. What? You're scared. Your face is scary, Kirihara-chan. Up until now, Mr. Oyama has come to the salon 10 times, asking for me. I check his left ring finger every time, but I'm sure there was never a ring on it, not even once. You're really concerned about it, aren't you? I just happen to remember. I think you should talk more. I told you I'm fine. I mean, if a person like me tries to talk carelessly, I'm sure the conversation won't continue and the atmosphere will be uncomfortable. It has always been like that. I have never been able to get a conversation going when I spend time with someone. I'd much rather stay the way I am than being disillusioned.
Oh, Kirihara-san is off today? It's been a little over a month since I had my haircut last time. I happened to have a sudden day off from work, so I decided to go to my favorite hair salon, but Miss Kirihara isn't there. What can I do? Usually, I make a reservation along with Miss Kirihara's workdays, but I made an irregular reservation this time. She was supposed to be at work, but she was suddenly absent due to illness. It is something that does not quite mesh.
Oh, in that case, I have a recommended hairdresser available right now. What do you think?
What?
Our #1 most popular hairdresser. A super genius who is always busy with appointments is available right now. She has free time at this very moment. You don't often get a chance like this, do you?
Oh, but...
You'll take it. You'll make a reservation, won't you? You should definitely make a reservation.
I understand. I'll take it.
Thank you very much. I'll be waiting for you then.
It was so pushy that I ended up giving the okay. Oh well, it'll be fine. I can have another hairdresser take care of my hair just once. And since she is introduced as the #1 most popular genius hairdresser, I think she's good at what she does.
All right. I'm a genius hairdresser.
Did you say that yourself? The person with exactly the same voice as on the phone was standing there with a big smile on her face.
So, what's the story? What do you usually do, Mr. Kamiyama?
Well, I work at the publishing industry.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Is that so?
What do you do on your day off? What are your hobbies? Do you have a girlfriend?
Ugh. What a machine gun talk! Is this the #1 popular talker's ability? Not even a moment of silence. No, I don't think it's conversation, but more like keep asking questions. Why am I being asked so many questions by someone I've never met before?
I'm sorry I'm late. I came to work after all since I'm feeling better now. What?
Huh? Kirihara-san, you came to work. Is she feeling better? If that was the case, it would have been better to have her cut as usual. Oh, I don't know what's going on, but she's staring at me.
Why? Why are you letting someone other than me touch your hair? Oh no, I shouldn't make eye contact now. What the hell is going on? Well. Don't be so angry. Kirihara-chan was absent, so I thought I'd take her place. The senior staff member who is always full of appointments, you did for someone you don't usually handle? Or rather, Mr. Oyama is too. Why is he leaving the cutting to someone else when I am absent? Besides, unlike when I was there, he seemed to be having a lot of fun chatting with her. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You should thank me for that. What? For what? I asked him about his hobbies, whether he has a girlfriend and so on. I told you I'm not interested in that kind of thing. I did my best to come to work, but this is the worst. So... That man's hobby, what was it? You're trying to take notes, aren't you?
2 months later. I've got Kirihara-san's appointment today, so I don't have to worry. Once again, I go to the hair salon. To be honest, the person who was in charge of my hair last time was perfect in terms of technique. But I still feel more comfortable having Miss Kirihara do my hair. I wonder why. She is certainly cold and unsociable, but at the same time, I feel more at ease leaving everything to her.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh no, her face is scary.
Okay, please have a seat.
Yes. Oh, what? She seems more unsociable than usual today. Or rather, angry?
What would you like to do today?
Oh, I leave it to you.
I understand.
Kirihara-san? Is something wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I see.
I can't talk at all. My senior talked fluently with Mr. Oyama, but I can't at all. I wonder if it would be better for him to have her cut his hair. Oops!
What?
I'm very sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. According to Miss Kirihara, she accidentally cut off more hair during the process. After that, she did something to recover it. And as you can see, I ended up with the shortest hair in my life. Well, it's not so bad. That's what Miss Kirihara is all about.
Well then, here's the bill.
Yes, thank you very much.
Um,
What is it?
the haircut was completely my mistake this time.
Oh, so it's all right. I'm fine.
I can't leave it that way. Then... Oh, I would like to apologize.
Apology?
Yes, what can I do for... anything?
Well, even if you ask me to do anything, I'm not really losing anything. I'm rather satisfied with this haircut. However, not saying anything might not make her feel better. If that's the case, then maybe I'll ask you to buy me dinner.
What?
I won't say it's expensive, of course, but oh, if you don't like it, please tell me. I just couldn't think of anything else.
Okay.
Eh,
Then, let's go out to dinner together on our next day off. Please tell me your contact information.
Got it.
Kirihara-chan, good job! So, how was it? You talked a little? A date? What? We're going on a date! What the hell? What shall we do? It's not what shall we do. You did it! I mean, how did you manage to get that far? Yes, it miraculously turned out that way. I have a favor to ask you. What is it? Say whatever you want. Hair. My hair. Will you cut it for me?
Then 4 days later. I think it's about time. I was waiting for Kirihara-san at the meeting place. It's been a while since I've met up with someone like this to go out to eat. I mean, I asked her out for dinner, but I'm surprised she said yes. To be honest, I thought she would refuse.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, Kirihara-san. Hi, how are you? Whoa.
What is it? You have odd face.
No, I was a little surprised because I had never seen your hairstyle before.
Is it strange?
No, that's not.
Then please don't stare at me like that.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. Come on, let's go now.
Yes, you're right. Surprised. She has always changed her hair a little bit, but the length has always been just past her shoulders. Well, I think it's fine because it's cute and looks good.
Gee... That hand... I want to hold your hand. All right, Kirihara-chan. Yes? Communication is not only verbal conversation. What do you mean? Body touch. Body touch? Yes. A human being, you know, a small body touching is much more effective than thousands of words to shorten the distance between people. Do you understand? What exactly should I do? Why don't you try holding hands? Hand? Yes. Is it alright just to hold hands? That's right. I understand. I'll try. No, it's impossible. How in the world do men and women hold hands? It's impossible, isn't it?
Well, what's going on? Is there something wrong, Kirihara-san? It's always the case that she has no expression or doesn't say much. That is fine. In fact, I even think it's a good thing. Shh! What?
Gee!
Where has this person been looking since a while ago? I think she's looking not at the front, but at me for sure. But her gaze seems too low. Oh no, I have no idea. Are my pants that weird today?
Gee! Here you go.
Oh, here they come. I've always wanted to try this restaurant every time I pass by it. I'm glad I came. Kirihara-san!
I want to give him a bite. Feeding each other is already a standard practice, isn't it? Feeding each other? Yes. You feed each other with the other person's spoon. It seems to be more difficult than holding hands, though. No, that's not true. It's quite easy to lead someone to eat with a spoon. Really? Please tell me quickly. Don't take out your notepad while I'm cutting your hair. You'll get your hair all over. I'll tell you what. First of all, you both ordered the same kind of menu with different flavors. Yes? Then, if you are eating the same food but with different tastes, you might be curious about the other one, right? I am not such a lowly person. Be lowly, be greedy, Kirihara-chan. I really wanted to have a chocolate parfait, but when I heard Mr. Oyama ask for it, I ordered a strawberry parfait. I need to ask him to give him a bite here at any cost. Gee.
Huh? Kirihara-san, you're staring at me again.
Gee.
Huh? Could it be? Kirihara-san?
Yes?
Perhaps you're more interested in this parfait?
Yes, I am. I am interested since I like chocolate parfait.
Oh, I see. Then, here you go. Please eat as much as you like.
Okay.
Huh? She looks really dissatisfied.
Both of us are silent all the time. I know, I'm not making it easy for him to talk to me. And that I have not broached the subject at all. I'm not sure what to do. I wonder why in the world I changed my hair to this style.
Kirihara-san,
Yes?
speaking of which, why did you decide to become a hairstylist?
That's because it's magic that can transform people easily.
Magic?
Yes, a haircut has the power to transform a person's impression with just a small change. You can be the person you wanted to be. You can create the person you wanted to be or the person you couldn't be. Moreover, it is not eternal. And you can change it as often as you like, depending on your mood at the time.
Her expression has changed. This is it. When she is cutting my hair, her face is always serious, earnest, and noble like a work of art that is not allowed to be touched. Even if she doesn't say anything, I can't help but be sucked in just by looking at her expression through the mirror.
I have always disliked the dark, brooding mood I was in. But when I was taken to a hair salon for the first time at my elementary school graduation ceremony, I thought to myself, I can change so much even though I am like this. I had always walked around with my head down, hiding from people's gazes. But now I could walk with my eyes fixed on the front.
All right.
Well, nothing has changed in my personality at the bottom. Still, it's better. So, for me, it is a very special act to let me touch my hair or change my hairstyle.
I see.
In short, I really don't like the fact that you let someone other than me touch your hair.
What?
And you seem to be having a lot of fun talking about it.
No, that was not.
Are you sure?
I was just in there because you weren't around because of a cold, and she recommended coming over the phone quite aggressively. She just happened to be available.
I know, but I didn't want to. That's why I wore my hair the same way as my senior today.
Is that?
I can be the person I wanted to be and the person I couldn't be.
Are you saying that you wanted to have fun talking with me today?
Well, yes, that's right. Is there something wrong?
No, it's fine.
But it's no good. I can't do it like her just by changing my hair.
You don't have to. Even if you don't, I'll be happy as long as I can be with Kirihara-san as usual.
What?
If I'm not, I wouldn't keep asking for you so many times usually.
I thought that Mr. Oyama was attracted by my convincing skills and had no choice to ask for a woman with such a pouty face.
Please tell me if you are arrogant or condescending.
You're very fond of things.
You've known that for a long time, haven't you?
Don't let anyone else touch your hair.
I'm fine. I will not go on days when Kirihara-san is off.
And you can't go out to eat with other women either. Huh? Mr. Oyama, isn't your bangs a little shorter?
Oh, you see? Actually, I cut it myself and made a little mistake. What? I can't even do it myself?
I was bound to my girlfriend, Shoko Hakanai.
I brought you breakfast.
Shoko is a sophomore at the same high school as me, Krui Kyuji. As you can tell, she is beautiful and popular with the boys.
I'll feed you.
But first, Shoko? Why on earth am I tied to a chair?
That's just to keep you here for the rest of your life, of course.
Note, Shoko is a so-called yandere.
You were looking at another girl on our date the other day, weren't you?
No, I didn't. You've got me wrong.
Yes, you did. I know because I watched your every move. I can't allow you to look at any other girl on our date. If you're going to look at any other girl but me, then I guess I'll have to lock you up so you can't look at anyone but me, won't I?
Maybe so.
What?
I got it. I will live here from today, and you can take care of me.
What?
What's wrong, Shoko? You look puzzled.
Well, usually a man hates that kind of thing.
What are you talking about? The person you love takes care of you, you know? What more could I ask for? No, I can't.
You haven't changed at all since we met.
But you've changed a lot since we met. We met when the cherry blossoms were still in bloom. I helped her out when she got hit on by a guy, and we started talking often at school. Over time, I was attracted to her nobility and sense of dignity and asked her out. And when she gave me the okay and we started dating, it turned out she was a yandere. I was very surprised when I saw her with a kitchen knife when she first suspected me of cheating on her. I was still immature back then. Now, I don't bat an eye, even when I'm tied to a chair. I'm confident that a kitchen knife won't faze me anymore.
I don't like the way you're getting used to it.
Hey, you sound as if you have some common sense, but it's you who's tying me up right now, isn't it?
I know that.
You seem to have mixed feelings on your face. What's wrong?
Are you okay with that? You go out with a girl like me. I know that it's just a false accusation that you turn your gaze to other girls, but the fact that you took your eyes off me, even for a second, is unforgivable to me. I hate myself for being so narrow-minded.
I don't mind. I'm rather glad you love me that much.
It's just too clingy. I didn't know I was such a needy and troublesome woman. You should break up with such a woman.
In that case, won't I get stabbed in the back?
But I'll hold back.
You have to hold yourself back, huh? I know that in my mind, but I can't hold back my emotion. Indeed, she must be yandere. As I told you, it is true that you are clingy, but I like it. So I'm willing to accept whatever you are.
Kyoji,
So don't be afraid to let your feelings out on me.
my boyfriend is too broad-minded.
We have our ups and downs, but we continue dating.
Hey, your cell phone's been ringing.
Huh? Let's see.
What are you doing? How come you don't reply to me? Are you with any other woman than me? Hey, text me now! Now! Ugh! Bro, what's that? So scary.
Now, my sweet sis. Don't talk like that about a message of love sent by my girlfriend, and don't look at it without permission.
She's psycho. You'll be stabbed someday.
My little sister, Kinako, is now in her second year of junior high school. In other words, she is amid puberty, a time when she is not sure about love and romance. So, I'm going to show her what I can do as an older brother. Well, you'll understand when you fall in love, too.
I don't want to fall in love like you.
Oh, another message.
I will go to your place now. I have just left home. I'm in front of the park now.
Are they from Mary? Oh shoot! What am I doing when she's coming soon? I don't have time. I'm gonna go pick her up right now.
What? You'd better text her now.
Later, I was almost stabbed by Shoko with a knife, but thanks to her coming to her senses in the process, no blood was spilled. A while after we started dating. What's this?
You made eye contact with another girl today, didn't you?
Oh, I see. Now I'm going to bungee jump without a cord for that crime, huh?
What do you say?
If this is how I can prove my love for you, I'll bungee jump with or without a cord.
Wait! Why are you trying to jump?
What? To prove my love for you.
You'll die!
I thought you told me to jump.
I didn't tell you to jump.
Is that so? So, Shoko and I have been having a roller coaster relationship like that. But recently, she has been acting strangely.
Did you just make eye contact with a girl?
I got it. Let me do the bungee jump without a cord and shout my love for you.
No, it's okay. You don't need to do that.
What?
You don't need to do anything.
Ugh. Yes, Shoko is becoming more and more reserved towards me lately. Normally, she would tie me up or point a knife at me. This is strange. I wondered what the hell was going on, and then I realized. Perhaps her love for me is waning. Hey, what am I going to do, Kinako? Am I going to get dumped?
Wouldn't that be rather better for you?
Why?
You know what? I wish for my brother's happiness in my own way. I think you will never be happy as long as you're with her. If you stay with her, you will see blood in the end.
Don't be silly. My happiness is to be with Shoko.
I know. That's why I don't want to support you. Actually, if you're going to break up with her, I am happy about it.
Don't say that. Please help your brother.
I mean, after hearing your story, I think you're the one who's crazy.
Huh? Me?
I think Shoko might be confused to see someone who is even crazier than she is.
No way. I am quite normal. Anyway, I will win her love again. Sis, please, back me up.
Oh man, he's crazy. What's so great about such an annoying girl?
Ha! Foolish question, sis. It is true that Shoko is troublesome. She is a pain in the ass like no other.
Hey, you are saying terrible things right now. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's annoying. If I don't respond to a text message within 3 seconds, I'm suspected of cheating. And if I make eye contact with a girl, I'm suspected of cheating.
You're suspected all the time.
But you know that. I still like her. It's not about logic. I want her.
My brother might be doomed.
So, my beloved sis, what should I do?
Well, why don't you try this?
What's this?
It's a girls' comic that's all the rage among junior high school girls right now.
Then I approached Shoko, referring to a scene from a comic book I borrowed from Kinako. Shoko, turn around and look at me.
What's wrong?
So,
Huh? What?
how do you feel? Did I make your heart beat?
Well, I'm more confused.
Still, I didn't give up and approach her again and again. But all of my attempts only served to confuse her. Damn it! What's with the heartthrob? You can't make Shoko's heart flutter at all. Damn it! How can I make her heart beat?
He's so insensitive.
Then one day, a while later.
Let's break up, Kyoji.
What? She dumped me!
Oh, my bro is depressed with a face like an emoticon. So funny. I'm gonna take a picture of it and upload it to social media.
That's not the kind of thing you do to your heartbroken brother who's dumped by his girlfriend.
Good. I'm glad you broke up with her.
You're so cruel.
I thought she'd dump you sooner than she did.
What? Why?
Because a guy who does that kind of girls' comics thing in real life is usually a pain in the ass and makes her want to break up with you.
What? So you've got me dancing like a puppet on strings and everything? All of this was done to get me and Shoko to break up?
Well, that was the plan. But it seems that Shoko was okay with that. Maybe it wasn't the cause of the breakup.
Is that so?
So maybe she simply doesn't like you anymore. There. Aren't you glad you broke up?
No, I can't let go of her.
What?
I've only lived a mere 17 years, but I don't think there's anyone I could love more than Shoko.
You have a long life ahead of you, bro.
Sis, come with me.
Huh? Why? I mean, where?
I just want to talk to Shoko one more time. If that doesn't work, then I'll forget about her once and for all.
Well, as a sister who wants her brother to be happy, I don't really want to do that.
Humor me! I'm not sure if I can do it alone. I can't work up the courage to talk to her again on my own.
Even my brother can be scared.
You bet, because I really love her. If Shoko told me she didn't like me, I would have to stop going to school.
Then, shouldn't you just not go?
But if I don't make myself clear, I will regret it. So, please, your brother's biggest favor ever!
Here they are. The top 3 most unreliable lines in the world.
Then, what's number 1?
The guy who says he never cheated on you.
That means I've already said 2 out of the top 3. So can't you come with me?
Well, fine. There's no choice. I'll go with you. So, why don't you work up your courage and get dumped again?
Thanks. So, I went to her house to talk to Shoko again.
What do you want?
I just want to talk to you one more time. Why do you want to break up with me? I want you to tell me that. If I'm not good enough, I'll fix it. I just need one more chance. But if you say you don't like me anymore, then I'll leave you.
'Cause you...
Me? So you mean my fault, huh?
You're too kind.
What?
You accept me no matter what I do. I thought that if I stay by your side, I will surely make you unhappy. Because I'm such a needy woman that if you don't reply within 3 seconds, I suspect you are cheating on me. If you stay with such a clingy woman, you will never be happy.
Are you doing this for my sake?
For your sake, I don't think I should be by your side. That's why I decided to leave you.
Shoko.
And I'm falling more and more in love with you. It makes me want to make you mine alone. And I don't want that anymore. I hate myself for thinking that. For feeling like I'm going to stab you.
Silly girl. If you care for me, you've got to stay with me forever.
But if I'm like that, I'm sure I'll stab you.
I would love to be stabbed by you. It's my reward.
Kyoji? I wonder what am I watching? This is ridiculous. I'm leaving.
And so, we started dating again. Bonus manga. By the way, what's the last of the top 3 untrustworthy lines in the world?
The lunatic who claims to be normal.
Good. I'm a perfectly normal person. So I guess I'm okay. Huh? By the way, I heard that the person inside also calls himself normal.
If he was normal, he wouldn't be talking here.
My name is Itsuki. I am a high school sophomore. I have a girlfriend that I have been dating for a year.
Good morning, Itsuki.
Good morning. Oh, you just got here? Well timed.
Not really. I've just been waiting at your doorstep since 3 hours ago.
You're scaring me. Please, just ring the doorbell. That's her, Nico Futami. She is a nice lady with no faults except that she likes me too much, to the point of acting a little eccentric sometimes.
I thought I might wake you up if I rang the doorbell. After all, a good rousing is when you wake up naturally on your own, right? So, I thought I'd just wait quietly by the doorstep until Itsuki came outside.
It was a very sane train of thought up until the middle. Why is it that the solution you reach so full of insanity? Nevertheless, this part of her, where the love is too overbearing, is also adorable. Although at times, the weight of that love almost crushes me. Like all my internal organs are going to come out of my mouth. It is still a good thing of her. No, sorry. It's actually a little tough. It feels tough sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's not that I don't like it or anything. For real, okay? Well, there is only one obstacle that stands in the way of us. A couple who, no matter how you look at it, can't seem to find a single piece of problem. That obstacle is...
Good morning.
Oh, Minami, good morning!
Hey, what's up with Minami? Don't tell me you've also been waiting here for 3 hours?
Is that some kind of harsh joke? Why should I do that for the world's worthless person rankings champion holder like you? I came 2 minutes ago.
Yes, that's her. Minami Futami. Nico's twin sister.
No, Minami, don't say that to Itsuki!
Sis, how long are you going to obsess over this guy? You'd better wake up and leave him as soon as possible.
I'm awake. It's just that the reality of being with him is as wonderful as the dream world.
For real? Why a guy like this?
Although she looks exactly the same as Nico, their personalities are the complete opposite. Unlike Nico, who is bright, energetic, and has many friends, she is dark, quiet, and has few friends. She hates me. Or I should say, she loves her sister so much that she hates all those who could take her away from her. Apparently, she chased away all the guys who made advances on her sister in middle school. Nico herself didn't have a problem with that then because there were no guys she liked at that time, but... Shall I tell you the reasons? It's because I'm a nice guy.
That mouth of yours. Shall I shut it with some instant glue so you'll never speak again?
You're scaring me. Stop it. Yes. Then I appeared during high school. As a result, the daily bickering between Minami and me continues. By the way, Nico has no intention of breaking up with me at all, and her relationship with Minami doesn't seem to be affected. It seems like to Nico, both sides are not in conflict and things are just fine as it is. For all that matters, Nico is free to go out with whoever she wants to. You have no right to complain.
I have the right to.
What are you saying?
We are twins, which means we're pretty much identical. So practically, you're dating half of me.
No, I'm not. What's with that crazy theory?
Your crime of flirting with half of me without my permission is a serious one. Unforgivable!
You really do hate men, don't you? By the way...
Yeah, men are scary.
From the way you're attacking me, though, you didn't seem scared at all. To begin with, there's also the thing that Minami herself really hates men. As I mentioned earlier, Nico and Minami are almost identical in appearance. So, as much as Nico is beautiful and has often been approached by men, Minami has also been approached by men. Nico, who is a good communicator by nature, seems to have been able to dodge around the situation. On the other hand, Minami, who had absolutely no communication skills, seems to felt nothing but fear and discomfort when a person of the opposite sex, whom she did not know very well, made advances toward her. As a result...
Men only cares about your appearance anyway.
That ain't true! Just like this, a monster that combines the strongest attributes of man-hater and sister complex has been born. As a human who will definitely kill her sister's boyfriend. It's a sad story. Yeah, it is.
A date with Itsuki tomorrow.
Sis, you look like you're having a blast.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go out with me at all lately, though.
What's wrong with that? Minami and I are always together at home.
You really like that guy that much?
Of course.
More than me?
Depends on the occasion.
So depends on the occasion, I would lose.
I can't help it. It's Itsuki after all.
What's so good about him? He's no different than any other guy in the bunch.
There's no such thing. He is a very wonderful person who loves me both on the inside and outside.
Well, if you insist, let's test it.
What? A test?
Yes, a test. I'll go on the date tomorrow instead of you.
Why?
Sis and I look so identical that if we dressed and talk alike, even our own parents wouldn't be able to tell us apart. If that guy really loves you on the inside, he would have known right away that I was the one he's going on a date with. On the other hand, if he doesn't see through it by the end of the date, he's only that much of a man. He doesn't deserve to date you, sis.
I see. Okay, I'm on board with that.
Are you sure? You'll probably be disappointed if you do so.
Don't worry, Itsuki will definitely notice it immediately. Besides, this is a good opportunity for Minami to see his good qualities.
Well, that's that then. Sis, you keep an eye on things from the shadows for me so he doesn't find out, okay?
Roger that.
Sunday arrives. Today is the day I have a date with Nico. I think it's about time. There are only 5 minutes left until the meeting time. I thought Nico would have already been waiting for me about 2 hours ago, but she seems to be right on time today.
Itsuki, sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, you're here! I've been waiting for you, Nico.
Itsuki? What's wrong?
Nothing. Oh, there she is. I see. I guess I've been taken for a fool. This must be Minami's idea. I think she must have said something like she was going to test me to see if I could recognize her or not. And if I couldn't spot it, she would brand me as an unfit boyfriend and force me to break up Nico. Did she think I couldn't see through this?
Where have you been looking at since a moment ago?
Well, what should I do with this? I could just go ahead and tell her it's obvious, but that wouldn't be interesting. If she tried to test me, I should do the same to her. That's right. You, Minami, are the one who snuck into the battlefield with the name of dating. Then it's up to me. Let's see how long you can endure this without shedding your facade. Oh, I'm sorry. It's nothing. Let's go.
Okay. I knew it. Easily fooled by this level of disguise. Itsuki, you poor guy.
No. Do you know I can hear you very well? Just watch it, you bastard.
Oh, did they just go on like normal? After all they just met, it's a little too early to notice, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll realize it as soon as the date continues.
Whoa. Perhaps it's because today is Sunday. There are a lot of people around.
Yes.
Hey, Nico.
What?
Aren't you talking much less than usual?
No, I don't think...
And what's the matter? You didn't even hold my hand today.
What?
Usually, you would hold my hand as soon as you see me. How strange. Minami is truly troubled. Poor Minami. You are 100 years too early to be impersonating Nico. How can you, a men-hater, hold hands with me, your sister's boyfriend whom you hate even more? Ugh!
All right.
Ugh.
You happy now? Come on, let's go.
Oh, okay. For real? This is beyond expectation. More than beyond expectation. This might have become the worst case scenario!
What's wrong?
No, nothing. This is not good. I've got to shed her facade and end this date as soon as possible. Or else, my life is in danger!
We've been to this restaurant before, haven't we?
Yeah, I like the pasta here a lot, you see. So you've already studied the places we've been on dates before. You are quite good. But...
Excuse me, miss. I think it's time for you to place your order. I'll come back to you later.
Nico, do you really intend to hide? It's obvious. If you stare at me that hard, I'll realize it even if you're far away from me. And at least order something. Don't stay for more than 30 minutes with just a cup of water. Nico, you want some Tabasco?
No, I don't need Tabasco. You know I don't like spicy food.
Urgh. Minami likes spicy food and Nico doesn't like spicy food. You didn't fall for that and managed to give the right reaction, I see. Then I should try this. Hey, Nico.
Hmm?
Can I have a bite of that pasta you're eating?
Sure.
Then, how about this? What? What's wrong? You always do that for me, don't you? The humiliation of doing in public. And by feeding me with the spoon she was using, an indirect kiss ensues. You can hold hands with me, but this will be too much for...
Here. Satisfied?
Yes.
Uh,
This is bad!
do you want another bite?
No, I'm good.
I see.
Oh no. Minami is a stronger foe than I imagined. I didn't expect her to go this far.
For real, I don't understand why I'm doing this, even if it's for the sake of faking. Can I take your order? The bill, please! Would you like to just leave? So, what now? Where do we go next?
Well... This is bad. Seriously, this is not good. What should I do? Oh,
What's wrong?
let's go ride the Ferris wheel. You love Ferris wheels, don't you?
Eh?
I know, Minami, I remember you hated heights. Nico, on the other hand, loves high places. Whether it's a roller coaster or a Ferris wheel, if it were her, I am sure she would not refuse this proposal. Now, this is the time to give up. Give up! Say, I'm sorry for deceiving you, and honestly admit defeat.
Okay?
Eh,
Okay?
For real? Ooh, that's a nice view. You okay?
About what?
I was wondering if you're scared.
How would I be scared? Because I'm Nico. I'm the girl who loves height.
You are mean.
I'll be fine. This Ferris wheel is super safe. It won't fall down suddenly. It's okay.
Seriously? She really is determined to keep me away from Nico, aren't she? Whatever her motive is, it's impressive, isn't it? She's willing to go to such lengths for her sister's sake. I think she's a lot like Nico when it comes to the depth of this kind of piercing affection. By the way... I wonder if she really had the intention to hide. Seriously.
Whoa, that was fun! Now, where are we going next? Hey,
What?
let's take a break. Come here. Here you go.
Thank you.
Don't worry about the time. You can rest until you feel better.
Okay. Sorry, Itsuki.
It's okay. I'm the one who should apologize. I knew she was mean to me, yet I make her ride the Ferris wheel.
I was trying to be unnoticeable. The fact that I am not feeling well. You have a bit of good in you. Only a little bit, though.
This time too. Do you know I can hear you very well? Sorry, Nico. I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay. See you later. I won! Totally, I won! The time is already 6 o'clock. The date is near the end. If he doesn't realize who I am, it's checkmate. I can get rid of that guy, separate him from my sister, and nothing else will stand between us twins.
Don't worry about the time. Take your time and rest until you feel better.
It's near the end, but... he noticed my condition right away. He didn't just see the facade I was putting on. He saw what was inside.
Hey girl, are you alone?
Huh?
You are so cute. If you're free, you should come hang out with me. How about it?
Shut up! Go away!
Hey. Isn't that too harsh all of a sudden?
Can't you hear me? I'm telling you to go away!
You know, there's a way of saying things. And this is not it.
For real. Men are always like this. I'll be fine. Sis is standing nearby. Although she doesn't look like she an expert karate player, she can beat up this guy. What? Sis is not here? She was just now in the shadow of that tree. Could it be that Sis went to the bathroom too?
You better brace yourselves.
Oh no, what am I going to do? If this continues, I'll...
Are you okay, Minami?
What? Yeah.
Oh, hey, what the hell are you doing out of the blue? That's my line, asshole. This is my girlfriend's precious sister. You've got a lot of nerve grabbing her by the collar, don't you? If you understand, apologize immediately and leave. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I'm late getting back. Are you hurt?
You noticed.
Of course I noticed. I knew it from the beginning.
Then why did you...
Yeah.
Why? I know you don't like me, so why do you got so mad for me?
Yeah, I don't like you. Half of you, actually.
What?
You said it yourself, didn't you? I'm practically dating half of you.
Huh?
That means the guy was hitting on half of my girlfriend, so that gave me a right to be angry. Well, to be fair, I'd help anyone I knew who was going through something like that.
Thank you. That helped.
That's right. In return, I'd appreciate it if you'd look at me a little more favorably from now on.
You noticed it from the beginning?
Whoa!
Does that mean that you held hands with her and kissed her indirectly, knowing that she wasn't me? That's right, isn't it? Itsuki!
No, it's just that I've been considering a lot and...
What are you considering? I'm curious. So I'd like to hear more in detail.
Oh, hey, Minami! This was your idea, isn't it? I saved you, so follow up a little.
No,
What?
because, come to think of it, it's your fault that I'm not feeling well.
It is just as you said. Bonus story.
Hey, Minami!
What's this?
I'm glad you have approved of our relationship, but
Yeah?
why would you follow us on a date?
Sis and I are twins with two hearts beating as one. We share half of each other.
Yeah, that's right.
So if my sister got asked out on a date, it's practically like I got asked out on a date too.
No, it doesn't.
Too late!
Sorry.
You're half an hour late for our appointment.
Let me make an excuse.
Go ahead.
On the way to the meeting place, I saw a stray cat lying down. I couldn't help but keep watching her. That's why I am this late.
Well, I guess you had no choice then.
I'm forgiven. My name is Ryoma Nagumo. I'm a sophomore and just turned 20 today. And this girl walking next to me is Mio Kitagawa. We have known each other since we were little, and we are the same age. We were born on the same day in the same hospital, and went to the same elementary school, junior high school, and even high school. We are such good friends that people around us think we are dating. We are now attending different colleges, and I started living alone when I entered the college. So we can no longer hang out as often as we used to do. Today is Mio's and my birthday, and we plan to hang out for the first time in a while. Mio, how is college?
Nothing special.
Okay.
What about you? Don't you have a girlfriend?
No.
Okay.
Don't you have a boyfriend?
No.
That's good. What's the secret? I like Mio.
Oh, hey, Ryoma! There's a cat over there. Is something wrong?
Well, it's hard to walk when you're so attached to me.
What? This is normal, see?
I see. I can't help it if it's normal.
You should be a little more nervous.
I can hear you. Yes. If I am not conceited, Mio also likes me. In other words, we are in love with each other. But for some reason, I pretended not to notice Mio's feelings. The reason is...
You like my daughter, Ryoma-kun?
Yes, I do!
I see. Mio also thinks of you without hatred. And even I think that if I am going to give my precious daughter, I would prefer you, whom I know very well.
Then, can I be her boyfriend?
But no!
What?
I'm not going to give my precious, precious daughter to anyone. Mio always said she would marry me, her daddy. That's why Mio is going to marry me.
Father? Mio never says that she would marry you. Please don't make up a stuff that doesn't exist.
But mother...
Shut up!
Yes.
Then, will you approve of me and Mio's relationship?
I don't know. I want to approve it, but I'm also worried about my daughter, though not as much as him. I wonder how you're going to deal with my daughter in specific.
Well, I want to do a lot of... things for now.
What are you talking about in front of the parents?
I'm sorry, I can't lie.
I understand.
Mom?
Then...
But I think you should do that kind of thing when you can be responsible.
That's right. That's right. I won't give my daughter to a child who hasn't even reached adulthood.
Shut up, father!
Yes.
But I know you two love each other. So, let's do this. Ryoma-kun, until you can take responsibility properly, you must be patient. If you can't suppress and end up in a relationship with my daughter out of our sight, I will not approve of your relationship with her.
So are you going to test my love for Mio?
Yes. How about that, father?
Well, but Mom, I don't think he can hold back facing Mio's charms. As her father, just in case there's any mistake, right?
Father?
I understand, if you say so. However, if you make a mistake in your promise, I will never allow it again. Do you understand?
Yes, sir! I will keep my man-to-man promise. I will prove my love for Mio.
I see. By the way, don't tell my daughter about this.
Why is that?
Because she'll get angry.
Oh, yes. And so, I am forbidden to approach Mio. So, even if I feel Mio's boobies on my arm, I must suppress it. Because that is a promise between a man and a man. After that, Mio and I came here to a pub. The purpose is to drink. My first time drinking. I'm getting excited.
Well, let's have it. Oh, my body is getting hot.
You only took one sip, didn't you?
I guess I'll take off my clothes for a bit.
I have to suppress it. The person I love is wearing less clothes in front of me.
This drink is delicious.
I can't suppress it.
I'm getting even hotter. Hey, Ryoma?
What is it?
Now you undress me, Ryoma.
What?
Ryoma, where do you want to undress me?
Mio attacks. Ryoma got 100 damage! Ryoma lost the battle. I want to take off your socks.
Unusual, but okay. Here.
No! No, wait! Taking off her socks is almost like having... If I did that, I would be breaking a promise between a man and a man! Suppress it, me! Whew! Mio, enough joking. Let's eat dinner.
No! Take off my clothes.
Huh? Normally, she would have pulled away, though she was miffed around here. I thought she was just making up an excuse to approach me by blaming it on alcohol. Is she really drunk?
I can smell you, Ryoma.
What if I don't hold me back anymore? I'm starting to feel like an idiot. In the first place, why should I suppress it when we are in love with each other? Huh? Mio?
I feel sick.
What? After that, I took Mio to the bathroom, and I managed to suppress it. Learning from this incident, I strongly swore in my heart that I would never let Mio drink alcohol again.
I had a great time with my first drink. Let's drink again, Ryoma.
Don't drink alcohol ever again.
What?
I mean, it's getting pretty late already.
Right. I missed the last train.
Seriously?
Well, what should I do?
She is looking at me. It's obvious what she's expecting. Do you want to stay at my place tonight?
I do, if you won't do anything.
That's not the kind of thing to say with such expectant eyes. You'll be fine. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to touch my childhood friend, okay?
Okay, that's a relief.
Did you just click your tongue?
I didn't.
You did. And so, I had to let my childhood friend stay over for the night. I wonder if I can keep my reasoning sense. I immediately regret inviting Mio to my room.
Thanks for the shower. Also a change of clothes. What's wrong?
Jeez.
Ryoma, what are you doing? Are you kidding me?
That was close. I almost lost my reasoning sense.
So, what are we going to do now?
I'm going to sleep.
What?
You take the bed, I'll sleep on the floor.
Oh no! You sleep on the bed.
No, I'm not letting you sleep on the floor.
I'll sleep in the bed too.
She was quick to suggest it. She must have planned to do so from the beginning.
You won't do anything, right?
She's got some nerve to pick a fight with me. Is she trying to test my reasoning sense? Don't underestimate me! I am a man who has endured Mio's attacks many times. I am not such a weak man that I would unintentionally flirt with her just because we sleep in the same bed.
What's wrong, Ryoma?
They say it's too late to be sorry, but I'm begging, don't say it's too late. I'm sleeping in bed with a person I love, and it's unreasonable to ask me not to do anything.
You smell nice. It's more like a calming smell.
I see. I guess I was right to deodorize while you were taking a shower. Did you just click your tongue?
No, I didn't.
It was a close call. If she had said it smelled like me, I would have flirted with her without hesitation. Thank you, Febreze. But this childhood friend of mine, doesn't she have a too clear point to men's pleasure? She must be a cabaret girl with 100 years of experience to say the lines that men seem to like so precisely. I've never been to a cabaret club, so I don't know.
Are you really going to sleep without doing anything? If it's for you, Ryoma. What? Ryoma? What? How dare you sleep in this situation?
Next morning... What a bad sleeping posture! Well, I made it through. I'll never be more thankful for how well I sleep, if I hadn't fallen asleep like that. But now, the threat is over! I won!
I'm staying here again today.
Huh? What? Since then...
Good morning, Ryoma.
Good morning. Mio says I'm staying over again today and has been staying here for days.
Here, Ryoma. It's your breakfast.
Oh, thank you. Mio has been making breakfast for me for these past few days. It is so delicious that I wish she would cook for me every day. No, wake up! This is like already living together.
Huh?
Mio was willing to do housework for me because she was staying at my place. She does the laundry, cooking, and cleaning without a hitch. And...
Ryoma, are you going to college now?
yeah, I have a class from the first period today.
I see. See you later.
This is like a married couple, isn't it? I have to kiss her goodbye. Be careful! I had a sickening fantasy about us.
What's wrong, Ryoma? Do you mean the breakfast isn't delicious?
Huh? No, it's delicious.
Is it? I'm relieved. Oh, you have a piece of rice on your cheek. I'll take it off. You are still like a child, Ryoma.
I would buy a ring or something later. I'm going to make reservations at a restaurant or something to propose. No, we're not dating in the first place. Well, let's just call it an engagement while we're students. Ha! I've had my own sick fantasy again. Her making a play is unrelenting. I can't keep my rational sense like this. What should I do? I'm home! Oh? Mio usually runs up to me when I come back home.
Welcome home, Ryoma. Do you want to eat? Do you want to take a bath? Or do you want a scrubbing brush?
A scrubbing brush.
Okay.
And so, Mio throws a brush at me. But, hey, Mio. Oh! What is it? She is looking at something seriously.
Welcome, lost sheep. I am the succubus sister who has made many men fall in love with my skill.
The succubus sister?
Today, I, the succubus sister, will teach the lost sheep 100 techniques to make men fall in love. Exciting! Last time, I introduced a technique to titillate a man's heart, using a situation in which you remove a piece of rice from a man's cheek, right? This time, I'm going to teach you a more aggressive technique, So, listen carefully.
Yes!
I see. All of her actions were influenced by the succubus sister. It makes sense. After that, I also tried to watch the video of the succubus sister. And it was just like that. Mio's doing nothing but what succubus sister's video shows. I think she's too honest, for better or worse. I'd like her to adjust a little. Well, that's what I like about her. However, I can use this. If I watch the video of the succubus sister, I can anticipate what Mio will do next. Then, I can prepare myself in advance. The succubus sister's tricks won't work on me anymore!
I'm sorry, Ryoma. I borrowed your clothes because I didn't have any.
Jeez.
Ryoma?
It was impossible. The succubus sister, you are incredible. Then, one day...
My daughter hasn't come home for days.
Yes. Mio's father called me.
My daughter told me she is staying at your house. Is she okay?
Yes.
I think you know, but you still remember that promise, right?
Of course I do. Until I become a man who can take responsibility, I will never touch Mio. That's the promise I made to you, father.
How dare you call me father?
I'm sorry.
It's okay if you remember it. No, it's not okay.
He is so moody.
I can't believe my daughter hasn't come home for days. Ugh.
He is too moody, isn't he? Oh,
Hey, Ryoma. What did you just talk about?
what did you mean by that?
You said that until you become a man who can take responsibility, you won't touch me.
She heard the whole part.
Ryoma, give me your phone.
Well, but...
Give me your phone.
Okay.
Dad, I'm going home now. We need to talk about this.
I heard her father scream, "Eek!" on the phone.
Hey, Dad, why did you make that promise without telling me?
Well, that's because I was worried about you.
Huh? Are you saying it's okay to interfere with our relationship just because you are worried about me?
Ugh. I was so worried and came along with her, but she is so angry, which is scary, and I can't help her father. Moreover, her mother, who is very reliable, is not here at a time like this. It's the worst. Well, don't be angry with your father that much. It can't help worrying about whether you are falling for the wrong guy as a parent, right?
You are not a bad guy.
Father, please reflect on what you did.
Won't you take my side?
But you made that promise to my father without telling me, didn't you? You made the same mistake.
Father, please help me.
You're too busy switching sides.
I'm getting tendinitis.
What are you talking about?
But I digress.
That's why no matter how hard I tried, you didn't notice my feelings for you. You were pretending not to notice, right?
That's...
I feel like an idiot. We're both in love with each other, but I was trying so hard. You don't know how desperate I was, do you? You don't know how sad I was that I couldn't get you to notice my feelings.
I'm sorry.
You say you're doing this for my sake, but you don't care about my feelings at all. It's terrible.
Here. Funny.
I'm angry right now.
I'm sorry, but let me make an excuse.
Go ahead.
I want to take care of you, Mio. I can't take responsibility, so I shouldn't do something with you, right?
That's not all the things couples do.
No, that's everything.
You said it straight.
Yes, that's everything.
You agreed?
When I was young, your mother and I were like...
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear such dirty stories about my parents.
I love you, Mio. I want to do such things with a person I like. And as long as I do it, I'll take responsibility until the end. Well, I want to take the responsibility.
Does that mean you'll stay with me until the end?
Yes, that's right. I want to be with you, even after we become elderly.
Okay.
So, I want you to wait a little longer until I can be responsible.
Do you mean you're going to keep your promise to my father even though you heard how I feel about you?
I can't break a promise I made once to a man.
You've always been so inflexible, haven't you? But it's true that you've never broken a promise. I've come to like that about you, and I can't say anything more.
Sorry.
That's fine. But when you become a man who can take responsibility, you will come for me first, okay? Otherwise, I'll end up with another guy.
Oh!
What's wrong?
My brain was destroyed by imagining she was taken by other guys.
What are you talking about?
After that happened, Mio said she would wait until I became a man who could take responsibility. But...
Ryoma, aren't you blushing? Are you okay?
You are doing that knowingly!
If you want to take care of me, you can suppress it, right?
Damn! I'll suppress it! Apparently, I still need to continue to suppress it. I wonder if I can suppress it. My reasoning sense. Extra.
You are quite patient, don't you think?
Well, I think I'm pretty patient.
But I'm worried that once we start a relationship, you're going to put up with things that you don't like. If you have any complaints, you have to tell me, okay?
I understand. I'll tell you without hesitation.
Is there anything you want to say now?
You have a bad sleeping posture.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
And don't do anything weird with my clothes in the wash.
How did you know?
And please, don't put my stash of pornographic books on the table like that.
I'm sorry, I just...
And...
Isn't that a lot? Did I make you endure a lot?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
But you must have some complaints about me, right? Lots of complaints will come up when being together. It can't be helped.
That may be true, but you can't be like that. Because one day, you will only see the bad parts of your partner.
Why don't you just find the good parts more than that?
I understand. Then, let's talk about the good things about each other.
What's good about me?
Nothing.
Don't you think it's harsh?
I'm joking. I have at least one or two good things about you.
And not too many.